Hey guys, welcome back to the Against the Spread podcast. We're in the final week of the NFL, week 18. Joined with Declan or our Aunt Luffy Bets.
What's going on?
Whew, this is a tough week, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's just before playoffs. We don't know who's getting
Mm,
rested or if teams are gonna turn up like with the right attitude or not. But
exactly. And like people get benched, like if they're
mm,
blowing out, it could lead to some easy backdoor covers.
yeah, that is true.
What are your top three games?
Uh, Top three is Patriots versus Dolphins, Falcons versus Saints, and Chargers versus Raiders.
Interesting. I've got the Chargers and Raiders game. I have the Pittsburgh Baltimore game, and I'm gonna have to go with the Saints Falcons game as well.
Facts.
All right, let's move into the picks. We'll probably move quickly through these. Chicago in Minnesota, Minnesota -4. Both these teams can't make playoffs, so it's just a sketchy game, really.
Yeah, the it's a divisional game, so I reckon they'll both turn up. But Bears have actually looked decent lately. I don't know what
Mm.
they've been doing. Um, but I'll actually side with the Bears here, +4. I think they'll win outright as well. But
Kirk Cousins is back. Um, Give me Minnesota -4. Um, yeah, not much to be said there, really. Bengals in Cleveland. Joe Burrow's not playing. I don't think
yeah,
Jamar Chase is playing. I don't think a lot of people are playing for the Bengals. I'll probably have to sign with the Browns here, but Baker Mayfield isn't playing.
that's a good
But
thing.
the backup's pretty good.
Yeah, the backup's probably better than that clown. But
No, Baker's been injured. Everyone's slandering on Baker right now. He's not bad.
he is bad.
Yeah, he's injured.
He's disgraceful. But Browns should win this easy. Bengals have
Mm,
rested all their main players, so if
yeah,
the Browns players are playing for the next year's start and their contracts, so
exactly.
they'll give effort.
Although the second squad on the Bengals will wanna, try and move up to that first team, but
That is
I don't
true.
think they'll
That's
get
true.
it done.
Mm.
Bengals -5.5 for me, and for you?
Yeah. Oh, Browns. Yeah.
Bengals, Browns for me, yeah. Packers in Detroit. This is a this is a stay away game.
Yeah. This is bad. When you see the Packers best seed in the whole NFL, and then you got the Lions, literally one of the worst teams you'll ever see. And it's a 3 point game. Um.
You know the first half line is -6.5. Oh,
Wait. What?
because they think Rodgers is gonna play the first half,
Oh, and
so
then
they
get
have it at
rested.
yeah.
Oh, I see.
He's
That's
paying $2.40, but it's still 6.5.
yeah. That is bad.
Yeah, it's really concerning.
I actually think I'm purely doing this Packers line here because they won't cover a line in the playoffs. So I'm just doing Packers right now. Get it out of the way. That's their last cover.
That's their
So
last cover.
so
Um, so you'd want Packers to cover here.
yes, if
What
Packers
are your
cover here, it's 100% fade next week for a lock.
personally, with my future insight, I think the Packers will be playing 49ers
Mm.
in their first week. I don't know, just putting it out there. Um, yeah, give me Packers. No, give me Lions +3.
Yeah, that's a disgraceful game, I reckon.
Absolutely. Colts in Jacksonville. Everyone's wanting Jacksonville to win
Yeah, well, if
for the Pittsburgh or whatever.
yeah for the Ravens,
Yeah, it's just not gonna happen.
well, Jacksonville has won at home against the Colts the last 5 occasions.
Yeah.
So, you got history there.
Wait, what?
I mean, if you had a ridiculous amount of money to your name, like throw some beans at Jacksonville money line.
No chance.
Um, I still reckon the Colts cover here, but if the $8 is actually decent value.
Jacksonville could be paying $100. I wouldn't put a cent on them.
Oh, if they were paying 100, I'd be taking out loans.
There's no chance. Indianapolis Colts minus 40.5 or whatever. That will destroy the Jacksonville. No more conversation. Pittsburgh in Baltimore. Wait, that's my thing. Never mind. Titans in Houston. Houston plus 10.5. I
Ten,
would actually sprinkle Houston money line here.
facts,
Tennessee
facts.
have actually lost to Houston in the past. Remember, I think there was a game last year where Tennessee just got bailed out by field goal
Mm,
and beat Houston.
mm.
So yeah, I don't know about the 10.5. You know,
Yeah,
I feel like it's two extremes.
yeah. Well, 10.5 is a massive line, and Texans, as bad as they are, they actually have been playing decent lately.
Yeah,
Tennessee coming off a massive win against the Dolphins last week, so the public's going to be high on Tennessee. I reckon a 10.5 is good.
yeah, I agree. Texans plus 10.5. Maybe even sprinkle money line. You know what I'm saying? If you're feeling
Mm.
bit like that. Washington in New York. The spread is +7 in New York's favor. Or sorry, New York outsiders. Stay away.
Oh
Um,
yeah, big stay away.
highly concerning. The total is only 38. Um, and you have a 7-point spread, which just shows you how bad New York is.
mm. New York
Um,
at home as well.
at home with uh, people off the street as quarterbacks. Um, yeah, honestly, just give me Washington -7.
I disagree. I reckon Giants will win outright here.
Fair enough.
Giants
Uh,
at home is not good, but I have faith they'll pull one. They're bound to have one good game. Um,
this is definitely someone's multi-killer right here. New York
yeah,
just getting
facts,
up out of nowhere.
facts. So Giants for me.
Fair enough. Panthers in Tampa. Tampa -9. What do you think?
Um, this is another Green Bay situation. Like I want Tampa to cover here just for next week. But I actually think Panthers will cover here. Their defense is actually pretty good.
Mm.
Um, mm, yeah, Panthers for me, but stay away. That line seems like too good. I reckon
Yeah,
Bucks will either win by 10 or something like that. But
I know what you mean.
eh.
It realistically this line, although it's Brady getting subbed out, I think is the
Oh yeah,
issue.
yeah, that's an issue. Yeah.
Thing is, I don't actually. I think Tampa can slip to third if a few things happen. I know the Rams can possibly get to second, seed.
Oh, okay.
So as long as Buccaneers win, I'm pretty sure they'll get the second seed.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. Carolina +9. Moving on, Jets in Buffalo. Buffalo -16.5. Jets are trash. Buffalo -16.5.
I'm taking the Jets plus just purely because I reckon they'll rest if they haven't rested already. Most of their players, they'll sub
Yeah,
Josh Allen off after the first quarter for sure. They'll be up
mm,
30, but
yeah. These are one of the sketchy games.
yeah, just Jets purely on the fact that there will be a backdoor cover.
I'm pretty sure last year though, when the Bills were in a similar situation, they didn't sub anyone off and they just kept
Oh really?
pumping. Yeah.
Interesting.
Um. So that I think that's why the line is as big as it is compared to other games.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, Bills -16.5. Seattle in Arizona. Arizona receiving a lot of the money, and has the line gone in? I swear the line was 6.
Yeah, it was 6. Yep.
And how's it come down?
Yeah, interest. All the sharps jumping on. Um,
Potentially.
yeah.
I don't mind Seattle +5.5 here.
Yeah. It's a divisional game as well. I reckon Arizona would turn up and win here, even though I don't like the play at all. Um,
Yeah.
I'll go Arizona at the line, but this is a very sketchy game, like most of them are.
I hate to break it to you, but every game is a divisional game this week. If you didn't already realize.
That's a, that is actually a good point. Did not realize
So
that.
what's it called? Anything can really happen in these games. It's where the bookies rake it in. Like you saw Kansas City this morning.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Kneeling.
exactly.
That is bad.
Right as I was about to cover 10.5 or 11.
Yeah.
what's it called? Yeah, Seattle plus 5.5. San Fran in LA. San Fran have a good record against LA as of late and receiving a lot of money because of that. What do you think?
This was close to my top three picks. Rams lock it in line. Uh,
Really?
yeah, I reckon they'll touch up 49ers here.
I'm not sure.
I reckon they'll put a score on here.
Do you
Rams for
think
me.
San Fran will miss playoffs?
Yes, they don't. I like to look at the playoffs like the teams that deserve to be there at the end of the year, and I don't think 49ers deserve to be there.
Do you think the
Um,
Saints deserve to be there?
no, definitely not.
Well, one of the two have to get in, so
I
I
mean,
hate to break it to you.
okay, well, 49ers, Saints will beat Falcons, but 49ers will not beat Rams. That's all I'm saying.
That's a big call. We got to think about McVay here.
Mickey A.
Rams will get the McVay lacks it. Rams get the third seed. They play the fourth seed, which should be Cowboys, which would actually be good. The
Easier
last
game.
thing we want to do is play the 49ers or Green Bay, which we can't do this week. But think about it. McVay will want San Fran. I think he might want San Fran in the playoffs just so they can have a chance of playing Green Bay. Otherwise, if we win this week, we have to play Green Bay, who we have a terrible record against.
So you're saying it's going to be a tactical throw? Is that what you're saying?
It could be. I don't know what they're working up here in LA. But it's a stay away from me. But if I had to, San Fran plus 3.5.
Interesting.
We're on to our top picks now. What is our first one? Pittsburgh in Baltimore. Everyone's riding the Big Ben wave. Lax it in Baltimore minus 3.5. Wait, Huntley's not bad.
Yeah, he's
Pittsburgh
good.
look awful. Like
Yeah,
compared to the Browns last week.
yeah.
The Browns were not very good.
That was a throw last week from the Browns.
Oh yeah. So yeah, give me Baltimore minus 3.5.
I
Not much more to
agree.
be said.
This was close to another top three as well.
Mm.
Baltimore should be at -5, -6, I reckon.
Yeah,
So 3.5 is a steal. So Baltimore for me.
I don't think I'll be putting too many units on this week just because it's pretty much anything can happen.
Oh yeah, it's sketchy. Save it for the playoffs.
Yeah, exactly. When you know teams are trying. Next one. Patriots in Miami, Miami plus 6.
This is my lock of the week. Dolphins will win outright. They will cover the 6, obviously. They normally play the Patriots hard in these games. Their defense, although last week, got exposed. They'll turn up here. Dolphins will win outright.
Mac Jones does have an O in his name as well. That was
Don't-
just a stat.
Don't get that stack going.
Don't get that stat going. Is it a jinx? Or...
Yeah, that is a curse.
I don't know. Give me Patriots minus 6. But honestly, I have no real. It could go either way for me.
Yeah.
I could see Miami Dolphins like a backdoor cover, but I don't see them winning outright. Patriots minus 6. Hate to break your lock of the week. Declan. New Orleans in Atlanta. What do you think?
So the Saints will win outright here, but this was close to the lock of the week. Falcons will cover. I don't know how, late field goal, whatever. Saints. Even
You want to bet on the Falcons? So
even a
hard, but you're
safety.
a Saints fan.
So Falcons line will be close to a lock here.
I agree. Falcons plus 3.5 is a good bet, but as for your Saints, I don't know if they win outright here. Definitely. I don't know.
It's hopeful thinking.
You're betting against your own team. How could you do such a thing? Hey, if you know they're trash, then I guess it's fair.
I mean, if we had Jameis, that it's all over, it's Super Bowl bound, but we don't.
The man throws intercepts for fun, Declan.
He's not Taysom.
He's not Taysom. Taysom just is a running back running at QB. Alright, Atlanta plus 3.5. That's probably my top one, I'd say. Chargers in Las Vegas, big primetime game. Las Vegas receiving a decent portion of the money.
Uh, it's more on the Chargers side, but it's like pretty even. It's like 60-40 basically.
Fair enough.
This whoever wins this, does it decide who goes in? It's a
Uh, yeah, depending on the Jacksonville result.
Oh, okay.
Um, if Jacksonville win, then Las Vegas can lose and still make it in.
Okay.
But yeah,
Yeah.
they won't win.
I just think this is a don't be fooled game. Chargers -3. If it goes shorter, just put more money on it. Chargers will win,
Facts.
so they'll win. They'll cover the 3. Chargers for me.
Fair enough. Hold on, let me get Las Vegas recent. They scraped the win over Indy
Mm.
last week. Barely beat the Broncos. Just beat the Browns. Got smacked by the Chiefs and lost to Washington. Like, I think the Chargers are a lot better team. Besides their slip up in against Houston, the
Yeah.
Chargers should be too good.
And I reckon, well, going off what I said earlier about the teams that deserve to be there, I don't think Las Vegas. They did have a good start, but they weren't there like the entire season. Whereas the Chargers have been kind of consistent most of the year.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Chargers -3. Wait, can we talk about last 2 weeks? 3 from 3, both weeks.
Oh, the
Damn,
top threes.
I hope you guys have been following. Like, this is just absurd. I put 4 top 3s in as well last week. They all
Jeez,
cashed.
jeez.
Arizona money line, straight cash.
Oh yeah, that was a big payday for you.
Oh yeah, that was very good. Wait, should we talk about the college final?
Oh, the clown.
NCAAF final. Wait, it's 2.5. Oh wait, was it always 2.5? Yeah,
No, I think it was 2. I think it opened 2, but
I thought it was 3.
either way,
Anyway,
yeah,
lock in Georgia -2.5.
yeah. Georgia will win this comfortably.
Mhm.
When the most bet on team Alabama is
Underdog.
underdog and it's a final, like it's a lock. And Mattress Mac is throwing his millions of dollars at the
Will
dog.
you actually be placing on this? Or you gotta
Um,
stay away still?
I still think college is fixed, but I might place. I might,
I
but
reckon I will.
yeah,
Entertaining game.
yeah. Georgia
There's
will
no
win.
NFL on that day, is there? No.
No,
So yeah, lock in Georgia -2.5. You heard it here first. Back to playoffs next week, and that'll wrap this one up.
hopefully
Real easy.
the teams perform well tomorrow and not give up.
Mhm.
But yeah.
Might do some futures insights next week, I'd say.
Interesting. Yep.
Oh well, we'll see what happens. Thanks for listening, guys. And we'll catch you next week.
Thanks.
Cheers.
Best of luck.
Indeed.